Hey everyone, welcome to the Cats and Rats podcast. Well, I guess live stream here. I'm joined alongside my co-host, as always, Cody Stevens. I'm your host, Kirby Lupo. We have two new panelists here today, as always, making their Cats and Rats debut. Now, you might have seen Cam over on our live stream, but this is the first time he's making his debut here over on the Cats and Rats channel. And then we've got Chris down below there. These guys have been geared up for these jerseys. I'm going to kind of stay out of the way here. I probably know the least out of everyone here. So I'm going to try to agree with mostly, but, it's fun to always, get Cody riled up and all that. You guys like that in the chat. So how's it going, Cam? How's it going, Chris?
Pretty good.
Doing all right.
Yeah. So Cody running the ship here. Cody, how are we going to kind of break this down?
So we're going to be doing the teams in alphabetical order. I will be showing the jerseys on the screen. We are ranking them based off of them as a set, not just home, away, and alternate, because not every team has an alternate, but we're going to do it as a set. Maybe one jersey saves a team from being major league trash can. Maybe a jersey keeps it away from S. We'll see. But, we're starting here. Give me a sec here.
Yeah, I'll give Cody a second. And, guys, fight for the ones you want to fight for. Chat as well. Let us know if we're off on ones. We can also move them around as we go along. So it's not dead set, but the consensus wins out. So if it's a 2-2 vote, we'll go to the chat or whoever the strongest is on it. If you guys can waver your decision a little bit, we'll move it up or down as well.
But this is, as you can see, the tiers are S, A, B, C, D, and then the famous FSU trash can. I'm ready to put some of these in trash can.
Yeah, I think we'll agree on the trash can.
Although I will say, I think overall, looking at the jerseys, I think the state of jerseys in the league for the most part is in a good place. But yeah, there are some just terrible ones.
God awful ones.
I think my FSU trash can might surprise you guys.
But before we do start, Chris first, then Cam. Kind of how you grading this can be very subjective, right?
Okay, so first of all, I like simplicity of design. So bold, like solid color jerseys. The logo to be a simple logo. However, if the team is going for a caricature, how well is the caricature executed? And just not a lot of frills on the jerseys. I like simple, clean designs, not a lot of shoulder patch differentiation in color and whatnot.
Cam?
Yeah, I like the alternate logos and things on the shoulder patches. So I give probably some bonus points for that, depending on what's on there. But I'm very much how it looks on the ice or how it's going to look on the ice. It's got to be easy on the eyes. It can't be something that you're straining your eyes to look at every single day. You want it to flow on the ice. You want it to look good on you and on your players.
And I think that's where people are subjective. Cody, you being a Jersey head, some people say, how does it look on me versus how it looks on the ice? Going to give some stats as we go along here, guys. 13 teams with the traditional home and road uniforms. There's 19 teams that will have the third jersey look here. Cody?
But first up here, we start with the A's. We're going to go with the Anaheim Ducks to start here. Now, this was a hot topic last year when we did the jersey rankings here because Kirby was a big fan of these jerseys because of the old logo. I love the new logo. Problem is, they made the jerseys the wrong damn color. I hate the all orange look. I really do. Can't do it. I'm right at a C for this. The logo is great. Too much damn orange though.
If the home jersey, I guess, would have been all black, now they say that with some orange trim, then this is a different conversation altogether.
If the pants were orange or black, maybe too. You don't need triple orange. I can't stand that. I'm sorry. You're looking like a traffic cone out there. It didn't look good when it was on the ice. It never projected to look good. And to be honest with you, I like the eggplant purple back in the day better.
I agree. As a child of the 90s and the Mighty Ducks, if they would have kept that color palette, and I like the teal accents, I think that would have been the way to go. I like the logo. I love the logo. This is almost like a top 3 logo in the league because it's a perfect execution of hockey equipment in the logo. This is a duck that plays hockey, and I think that is perfect. And it's iconic for anybody that grew up in the 90s. But the burnt orange, yes, I'm not with it.
Right, that goes back to what I said about straining your eyes when you're seeing it on the ice, especially that burnt orange. You're going to see that 41 times. And orange pants, I didn't even think about that. The orange on the orange with the helmet and the pants for those home jerseys. It's That's a little too much. And
What color should it be, Cam? Like a black? I've been reading online.
I think black would be a lot with some orange accents where they got that gold trim or that white trim underneath it. You know, subtlety is key, because even on the road jersey, it does look a heck of a lot better, in my opinion. If they went with that classic purple or that classic teal, I think it would have been a home run out of the park. But you know, they already abandoned it. They want a cup without that logo, so I think they're trying to stick with merging the two. They don't want to have too much of that.
But
I might have been an S or an A on it last year. You guys are a little lower on me. I'd probably rather have it to a B, but if you're thinking C, Cody, go ahead.
I'm at C. It's just too much. Like another team they're going to get to very later on has the same issue. Too much of one color. If like the pants or like the helmet were black or something, or maybe you make the jersey the majority. It's like the old Oilers jersey before they went back to the classic. Too much damn orange. Like,
and you haven't been a fan of this orange from the start, the burnt orange or however you want to.
It's the wrong color, and I'll stand on that.
I just think it's such a proof. Guys, they were garbage can tier before. Even with a nice little gold color scheme they had with the black and the white, whatever else they had in their color scheme. But it was just so awful before. So, yeah.
But we good on C tier for the Ducks?
Yeah, you guys let us know as we go.
The logo helps it, that's for sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Saves it quite a bit. Next up, one of the first teams that has new jerseys on the year, the Boston Bruins. Give me 1 sec here. I got to show two different tabs because these are their new home jerseys right here. They're going back to the classic yellow B with they kind of try to copy with the Centennial look they had 2 years ago. But now the blacks are like a lot more darker and the yellow's a lot brighter, so it like pops a bit more. I'm a fan.
Cody, more the 70s Bobby Orr or the 90s Bork?
Probably more Orr. I'm a fan of these jerseys though. The homes. Like I'm a fan of it. So
Chris, Cam?
Chris, Cam, jump in.
Cam, go ahead.
I think it's better than what they had been rocking the past decade or the past decade and a half, to be fair. It's a lot more classic look like that 70s or, you know, it's tough to love on a jersey for a team that you dislike or just a sports city that you dislike, but it's a classic look. You can't really hate it too much. I won't say much outside of that. I'll say my nice stuff about it and I'll leave it at that.
Well, now that since Cody, you mentioned the yellow B, I do like the yellow B better. I'm not a big fan of the spoke, but that's just my commentary on the logo itself. But black and yellow, I feel like you can hardly ever go wrong with black and yellow. And you're right, it is like a darker black, and the yellow is a brighter yellow, so it does pop better. It's fine and it's iconic. It's classic.
I'm not top 5 on this jersey, but I'll listen to top.
These are the roads right here, just for those people that could see.
I favor the roads a bit more, but Cody, you're big on the striping. What's your thoughts there?
I mean, it's hard to beat this jersey, on the roads. But for me, I think I'm like middle of A tier, probably. I have some jerseys above it.
Okay.
But
Great.
The jersey itself, it's a clean look, simple, easy on the eyes, as like as Cam said, simple like Chris likes.
And they do the best with the black and gold.
Yeah, but Cam ain't saying nothing nice about this jersey because the team, so...
It's the city. It's the city.
Oh, it cuts deep.
But I will flip Boston.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll move it around.
And next up, we have the Buffalo Sabres, and we are instantly into one of my. I'm already an S tier for these jerseys right here.
Cody, this is a nomination for number 1 for you potentially.
This is one of my S's because look at that. I mean, there isn't a bad jersey on that. Now,
that goat head throwback, man, that one's killer.
It's fire. The roads pop even more with the blue and the gold. Like, it's just
the blue. I like the blue and the gold. The blue and yellow. It's a good scheme. I guess the only one here that doesn't like the third jersey because I don't like the buffalo head logo.
What? Oh.
Yes, I like shield or patch logos. I think those are cool. So the buffalo circle with the 2 sabers, I think it goes with it. I mean, it has the team name suggested in the logo in that sense.
That's fair.
But for me, I think this is easily up there. Once again, shout out to the odds man, $5. Appreciate you. Chris is a great addition to the string, very knowledgeable and great perspective. but
Appreciate Oz.
but as a whole, I think this is probably a strong one of the best jersey sets in the league. This is the one thing Buffalo does correctly.
Blue and gold's one of those classic color combinations for any jersey too. You look at Golden State, they've had it forever. You look at the Chargers, they've had it forever. Those classic powder blues too with the gold. Yeah. It's a sleek look regardless of what sport you're in.
Yep.
I think I had fatigue with the Buffalo Sabres growing up, in the late 80s, 90s, and them using it. But then it was nice to see it come back. And then they've done a good job on the alternate one. I hated the slug logo with the blue.
Oh, the Ryan Miller days with Thomas Van.
I hated that one. So they're rocking with some good jerseys across the board. Blue, white, and then the alternate black. I've got this in my top 6 to 8 range.
I got it. I have this in my S.
What are your guys' thoughts?
I'll listen to high A. We can put it for high A for now.
I would prefer this in the high A because I really want to leave our S tier for like the cream of the crop.
Okay. All right. It's funny. I got another S coming up right here too. Next up, we have the Calgary Flames, another team a couple years ago that opted for a classic look, and I think nail on the head once again. I mean, these boys right here. These jerseys are fire. No pun intended. But
now you did it on purpose.
Didn't even think of it like that. But for me, I think this is in my top 3 once again.
Top 3? Wow.
Yeah.
Cam, Chris, what are your guys' thoughts on the Blasty, the black alternate? It was made by a middle school girl. I hated it when it was originally designed, and now it's become like a cult favorite across the league. It wasn't popular when it came out.
Now you're giving me... Yeah, now you're giving me context, man. Now, because I feel like I'm about to trash the third logo or the second logo.
It was back in the day when you could trash, middle school, not popular.
I don't like the alternate logo. I do like the look of the alternate jerseys. It's a solid black with just like a little bit of the red and yellow trim. And it's angular, so it's nice. Other than that, this is a great jersey set. I've always liked the Calgary jersey set. I like the combination of yellow and red with the white mixed in.
I like that they've gone back to the classic, Cam. They used to wear the black, and the Flaming Sea was black at one time as well.
Well, would you like that alternate logo more if it was on, like, let's say the shoulder pad for the home and the away jerseys, or is it just the logo itself isn't doing it for you?
Yeah, I'm fine with it being minimalized a bit more. Like we're going to get into the Panthers later with the Leaping Cat. Instead of it being minimalized, it should be the main. But yeah, it would be fine if that was on the shoulder cam.
But this is right with Buffalo for me.
Where do you guys have it? I'm kind of willing to listen. Cam, Chris?
Below Boston.
I'd say beer. I'd say B tier. Yeah, B tier for sure.
B tier?
I agree.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
It could always move up, Cody. It could always move up.
I'm at start of B or at the end of 8. But
there's no way.
Start of B.
Okay. All right.
Hey, that's like how I'm with Anaheim.
I'm not a fan. But here's the thing: the jerseys itself are actually good. The colors are correct.
I'm willing to move it up to the end of A, but we got to see as we go along.
Like for me, it's up there. But anyway.
This is top 3.
Next up, we have the Carolina Hurricanes.
Guys, should Cody grab it?
I'm gonna grab it for my damn self because
I'm grabbing it.
All right, just grab it here. All right, here we are.
Cam,
FSU trash can. Wow. Well, I tell you, my wife doesn't like them either. Especially those black jerseys. My wife despises those jerseys. I genuinely don't hate the black jersey that much, but everything else about their jerseys, in my opinion, is super basic. I don't think that anybody should have the canes or any words across it like Kirk is saying. It's better with a shield or with an actual logo on there. Even with the Rangers jerseys, I don't like the words across the chest very much. I don't hate the Reds, but maybe not FSU trash can. Maybe just
this is trash
can.
I think trash can with that logo. Trash can. With that logo, Chris, on the black jersey, the lettering, and they don't do the best job of Reds. We're gonna get into some teams, Calgary, that we just saw. We're gonna get into some teams that do really good with Reds. And Chris, I know you said there's too many teams that use red jerseys. There's only about 8 or 9 that use dominant red, and there's about 10 or 11 that use dominant blue. But Chris, you want to jump in?
Yeah, so my issue with this set is that there's no continuity on the front of the jersey. It's each logo. I mean, each jersey has a different logo or writing on it. I will say I'm not opposed to writing across the chest, the Canes or like the Rangers, because it reminds me kind of like a sash look across the jersey, and I think that's a classic look for a jersey. I am actually a fan of the stick and flags logo because I think that's good use of hockey equipment in the jersey. Their primary logo, I'm not about it. So if you guys want to stick this in the trash can, that's fine. I don't think it deserves to be trashed that much. But
hey, you want to know how I know this is trash can? Their jerseys were so bad, their owner hated their road so bad, they had to wear their homes on the road. That's how bad their jerseys are.
And Chris, you're defending the logo on the front. I think it's below mid to trash can level, and it should be on the shoulder at best. I don't think it should be at the front of their jersey. And then they're using one, Cody, with the lettering. And I get what you're saying, Chris, the Rangers, but the Rangers do it best. Like every other team, they can copy the lettering. That would be lazy, right?
The Rangers are in trash. I mean, the Rangers are a classic look.
And I do agree with Cam, like alternate logos kind of being just on the side of a jersey, like the stick and palm, for the Panthers or whatnot. I do agree with that sentiment.
Back to the no continuity on the chest logo. It's all different. Even the throwback is a different freaking team.
Okay.
Their best one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not in here, everyone. The whale's not in here. So,
but
can I speak on this one, Cody?
Next up here, we have the Chicago Blackhawks.
This is nomination for number one for me. I've seen other people out there.
This is my number one.
It's very polarizing.
This is it.
I understand that, but I ain't going to ride with that. I'm going to ride with what I believe in. I see a lot of people up here in Canada, all the prairie provinces, rocking this jersey on their minor hockey affiliates, on their AAA teams, on their semi-pro teams, in baseball, outside of the sport of hockey. It is represented well up here for the Indigenous population, and I've seen it like numerous times, so I'm not going with what I see online. I'm doing firsthand research here. I've always liked this logo. It's a clean look jersey as well. I think it's one of the best jerseys that utilizes the white roads and the red homes.
It's the best road jersey in the league, bar none.
At the top.
Bar none, I think it's the best road jersey.
Best road?
Yeah, easily.
I do like the just little thin black lines towards the bottom. I think I expressed to you, Kirby, I'm not huge on this logo only because there's a lot of colors in this logo. We've got about at least 5 or 6 colors going on in this logo. That is my only gripe with it, but it is a classic, iconic jersey set, and I like the black pants and black helmet to contrast the solid color jerseys.
And Cam, I know you're a bit of a movie buff. I'm pretty sure on this. It is iconic, and it's shown in Hollywood. And when people see this jersey, they know it's a hockey jersey.
Oh yeah. Well, this is by far one of the most recognizable, not just hockey sweaters in sports. It's one of the most recognizable jerseys in sports in general. I mean, logos never really changed. I never really took into consideration what you were saying about how many colors are actually on the logo itself with that featherhead, but. Come on,
that's what makes it fire. That's what makes it great.
You can't go wrong with this one, and I think they knocked it out of the park too with their 100th anniversary jersey.
Yes,
too.
absolutely.
And the best part is
this for me is up there S tier, no, without question. This is arguably number one.
This is the best jersey in the league by far.
I like it at number one. I do. I just want to say the chat is with Cody right now on Calgary. We will get.
I was gonna flip my lid if this was not anywhere but S. I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna flip.
I might have. Yeah, I was going there.
like I'm still not happy about Calgary, but hey, we're gonna end up moving it up with some of these jerseys on the way.
But some of the Chicago rankings out there, you see people having it top 3 and others have it at the bottom of the league. We'll keep that up, I guess, and we'll move on. But
that's probably just fatigue of the jersey.
But
yeah, and other things.
But I mean, the designer of the jerseys have a pretty easy time because they're never gonna have to go through a rebrand. I mean, never.
I'm with you.
There's continuity with Chicago teams. The Chicago Bulls are the only NBA team that's never changed their logo at all since their inception. So you got to say that for Chicago teams. They've always got these classic logos.
Bears, Cubs, White Sox, same thing. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But next up, we have the Colorado Avalanche. And
this is the first time I'm kind of a pause here. I don't really know where to put this one.
I'm at a B right now for this because I don't think it's mid or by any means because. It may be a small touch, but I love the maroon and then with the blue pants like on it, because they didn't have like the blue pants before, and they kind of added it now, and it kind of pops a bit more on the screen now. But like
slightly above average. Don't love.
I'm at a B because like I don't think these jerseys wow me in any way. It's just like the colors like aren't like as bright as you could have them. And this is a team that's really, their jerseys have really never changed. Like they may have made tweaks along the way, but if you go back to the Sakic and Waugh days, these really are the same things they
They've
wore.
gone back to that, you know.
So
they used to have the lettering on it at one time.
Yeah, but that was an alternate. That was back when Matt Duchene and Ryan O'Reilly were still on the damn team.
Duchene era, they were changing some stuff around. Yeah.
They still got the secondary logo of the foot on the shoulder. That was something that as a kid I always thought made absolutely no sense to me. But I
guess Bigfoot. That's the other like
just Bigfoot.
Oh really, Cam? I saw some people online saying they should use it as an alternate primary logo.
Hell no.
In that aspect, I like the alternate logo. I like the little mountain with the sea. It's a nice, clean, simplistic design. But I'm with Cody on this. This one is like mid or below, so like a C even, because I don't like the color scheme at all. You got a whole different, like the arms are like a half color on the top half of the arm and a different color on the bottom side of the arm all the way down. And I just kind of like looks weird to me. It is muted colors. I'm not a fan of this.
Oh really, Chris? I'm between a B and a C, Cam.
I'm more towards leaning a C because I think really the only one that I can say that I actually like is the road jersey. And I wonder if you were to flip the road with the home, let's say it's white shoulders versus that maroon shoulder and that dark blue. I feel like that might give it a little less strain on the eyes, as I'm saying. You know, there's things on the ice that just don't really look that well, in my opinion.
I just wonder what would happen if the blue was just a bit brighter. I don't think you should change the maroon because I like the maroon color. It's just that blue was just a bit more popping. Maybe you have something better. Maybe they go through a rebrand pretty soon because they've never changed that logo.
They could do a rebrand on their blue.
Yeah, or the third jersey, the darker blue actually works because and then it makes the white little accents pop. And I mean, the team's name is Avalanche. It's snow, so the white should pop as much as possible.
I don't think the blue does pop on TV though, Chris. I'm surprised you are.
But with Colorado,
I've never really been wowed by it.
But with Colorado teams, like the colors are always more bright. The Nuggets back in the Carmelo Anthony days, the baby blue jerseys, the Rockies with the purple and the black with the pinstripes, and then the Broncos with the bright orange. Even though those jerseys are god awful, but. I think I'm beginning to realize like I don't like a lot of orange on jerseys, but hey.
I know Cody does. I wore orange as a coach, so I'm got orange on here today. It's kind of the U colors here.
Yeah.
What, Cody?
Hey, thank God. Thankfully for you, they wore more green than orange. So
I like both. I like the both. It's a nice mix. So are we going back to the well here, Cody?
Columbus? I'm not. Like, listen,
I'm very low on these guys.
I'm low, but I don't think I'm trash can low.
I'll put a trash can. If anyone else, Cody talked about this off here. I'm the only Canadian here. Can you not do a better job with red, white, and blue, gentlemen?
No, you can definitely do a better job with red, white, and blue. I mean, look at the USA jerseys for the four nations. The only one that's appealing here is that third jersey, that alternate, and even then, that should be their main logo. That should be their full permanent logo, in my opinion. That cannon is killer.
I'm with
you.
Yeah.
I like the cannon because then it's in a circle. It looks like a shield or like a crest. And I like that blue, that shade of blue a little better with then the trim with white and blue. It's almost like a cream color, which I think is nice. But their primary logo is terrible. And so the primary jersey is just there's nothing creative or bold about it.
Another team that probably needs a rebrand pretty soon. The one thing I do like is the red accents on that pops a bit more on the road jerseys. Mm-hmm. That's probably about it. Like, I'm not really that big of a fan of the alternates.
I guess you're kind of in the minority.
Yeah, I'm in the minority on that one, but
again, so I'm putting this trash can level.
I'm at D. I'm at D.
Join me because I think they need a total rebrand.
I think there are a couple.
Go ahead.
I think there are a couple more teams that are in trash can for me.
Anyone with me? Trash can.
I'm in D.
I'm in trash can for now. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do have this current set as from 2022, but like you said, I think it's basically been the same look since inception. So they probably do need a rebrand.
They changed like the shoulders. That's what's mainly changed with Columbus.
And
like,
the old numbers were terrible.
He just need a rebrand, dude. Like I don't know. Like
Okay.
it's just about that time for them. They're not. I'm not putting them behind the Canes. They're not that bad.
Okay. I'm fine with that.
All right, next up. Another team I'm pretty low on.
These guys have so much potential. But it has not been met in recent years.
I'll have a hot take here with them here in a second. But next
what's
up,
everyone's feeling on green? We don't see
the Dallas Stars, and my hot take here is I don't think they've ever really had a good jersey set in their history.
Not even that 90s Modano one.
Modano.
No.
I think Modano early to mid-era Cam.
Maybe the Cup one, and maybe that one probably. But after that, where it was just like the black jerseys with like Dallas on the front, and they had
after the Cup,
and they had like the numbers on the front. That was god awful. These are god awful. Like here, like
I'm more what you guys were saying. I prefer the star logo with the gold outline that says stars across the top. Not a fan of the current logo. I will say the only thing that saves this for me is I think the third jersey is nice because it is a highlighter, like bold green that nobody else is using. I like the Texas outline on the third jersey logo. And are these the glow in the dark ones, by the way?
That's one that Nick has, right, Cody?
Yep.
So I guess it's gimmicky, but I mean it's a nice solid black color. It's an okay set.
Listen, it's just the alternates save this so bad. Like
agreed.
So bad.
Are we around mid-level or
I'm at D.
I'll go D as well, but I think I'm the only one that's gonna sit here and poop on the those alternates, man. Those are never good to look at. I don't like the Seattle Seahawks like highlighter ones either. Like I would just put those on just to bother my opponent on that.
The Seattle ones I liked a lot better.
You didn't like the color rush Thursday night football?
No, man, because I had to see those Dolphins wear that burnt orange one that you love, Cody.
I didn't like those burnt orange ones. Like,
I know.
Here's the worst part: we got pumped by Cincinnati in those jerseys.
Oh, the Cincinnati,
the
best color.
So bad.
Like I remember that game too. Kenny still
shout out to Jeremy.
Darren Rizzi, classic meme on the sidelines. Like,
what are you doing? Yeah. He should have been our head coach. I'll stand on that. Next up, another team with a damn good classic look.
I think this team has one of the best road jerseys, if not the best road jersey in the.
It's like I'm already at A tier for this one. I have the Detroit Red Wings. I mean, you want to talk about
around top 6, Cody?
You want to talk about recognizable logos? There ain't this one, the winged wheel.
No.
This for me is top 3. It's right in the conversation for best jersey in the league. And I think I have this jersey as basically some variation of this since like 1932. I think they made the logo bigger more recently in the last few decades, but agreed. I mean, this is about as classic as it gets.
It's one of the coolest logos ever too. And give me like 2 seconds. It's right here. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
What is he getting? The holy water?
Chris, no. Come on. How can I not like this jersey? That's me. This is Cameron from Ferris Bueller. Come on, guys. Look at that.
Let my Cameron go, baby.
Yeah. Classic jersey. Classic.
I'm sorry. What were you saying, Kirby?
Come on.
Yeah. Chris, just sorry to interrupt there. You said you're not a big fan of red, but these guys do it the best. And look at like Cody's big on how it looks on the ice with the numbering and the lettering. I think it's one of the best that they do in the whole National Hockey League.
Look, if you guys want to put this in S, I'm not upset about it at all.
This belongs in the S solidly, especially the home jersey it's almost a solid red all the way through. They just added a little bit of white trim. Like it's a solid color and the logo is iconic.
You guys mentioned off air, you might have 3 in your S tier. I'm telling you, take the over because there's going to be more that are going to end up there because I'm fighting for another 1 or 2.
I know exactly which one you're fighting for.
Coming up.
There's actually, there's another one, but I'm going to fight on one of them. Actually, no, I'm going to fight on hell because you guys have Calgary in B tier, and that one's just...
I'm fine with 5 or 6 in S tier.
I'm still I'm gonna be competitive on the one I think Kirby's gonna
Cody and I have one middle of the board that we're gonna have in the S tier as well. We're pretty darn close.
Next up here, we're gonna move on to the team that the Panthers have defeated in not one, but two Stanley Cup finals in back-to-back years, the Edmonton Oilers. And I must say, I like these jerseys quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Once again,
I agree. I think the blue and orange is a great color combination.
They went through an identity crisis a bit with these jerseys because I think I could think about 3, 4, 5 different Oiler iterations of the jersey. Because back when I started watching the old navy blue with like the cream color logo, then they went to these for a second, and then they went to where it was mostly orange, and it was god awful.
Yes, I have up until 2022, they were using the solid orange as their home jersey, and I'm glad they changed it because I think the blue with orange, like solid blue with orange, is a great look. And I like their logo. I'm not gonna lie, the Oilers logo is cool. Looks like an oil spill. It's a circular crest looking logo, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I think I have it around Calgary, and as a Calgarian, I'm supposed to hate everything Edmonton. I think their jerseys always kind of rank closely together when they're at their best. And right now, Calgary and Edmonton are at their best when it comes to their jerseys. Cam?
Yeah, I agree. The blue, the orange, it's good. It's definitely going to be a lot worse if it's that orange as that main color, even on the accents on the away jersey. I like how the shoulders and that collar is more of that blue versus that orange. I feel like that accent of that blue is a lot better on that road jersey, especially since the home jersey stands out a lot with that blue. Classic logo. You can't hate much about them, to be quite frank. Classic jersey, classic logo. They went with the good one. At least they didn't keep that Oiler logo from the early 2000s, where it's just that oil dot coming down the chest.
Yeah, the sprocket, whatever it is. I can't stand that logo either.
Yeah.
I don't know, but like anyway, but
no, this is words on the chest that I'm okay with. I'm not good with the across the chest, but that's
where
okay.
you guys would like this one.
Yeah,
I think it has to be around Calgary, guys. Thoughts?
Yeah, B tier, borderline A tier.
I'd go B. I'd throw it up.
We're gonna be moving some stuff around. There's no way these two jerseys are in B tier.
Cody thought he was gonna have an easier fight here. He didn't realize he was gonna have to.
I think he'd be already fired.
Look, because here's the thing. This is probably how Kirby felt with Anaheim.
Cody, look at it.
It is a balance.
Calgary's is better than both Buffalo and Boston, and I'm gonna stand on that. Like, come on. And
you said Edmonton?
No, Calgary. I think Calgary's way too damn low.
I'll have Calgary ahead of Edmonton if we're at a dead heat there.
Next up, our one and only, our favorite team, the one and only, the 2-time Stanley Cup champion, Florida Panthers. And let me tell you, we do a lot of things right except for home jerseys because our home jerseys suck.
I love the roads, so let's be
the roads are by
the gold lettering. The gold lettering, I think, is one of the best things with the lettering around the league. So, but other than that, guys, where do we rank here? Not a lot of good feedback online.
It's mid, to be honest. I think one of the coolest things we got going for us is that on your shoulders you got the state flag, and you also got the alternate captain or captain on the top too. I think that's a really nice touch as well. But
agreed.
And then on the chest plate you got that it says Florida versus Panthers instead of for the home or vice versa on the road. I think that's a nice touch that not a lot of people notice. I've seen that on X all throughout the last 2 Stanley Cup runs, people just realizing that, which took me until a couple of years ago to realize it too. I think I speak for everybody when we want a third, right?
If you can zoom in really closely there, you can see a leaping panther maybe on the helmet, but can we have it somewhere else?
So I know we have an affinity for the leaping cat logo. I think it looks good on a jersey. However, I'm sure it's a bear to stitch on a hat because you get the details get lost on a hat. What I will say is for the logo, it's a shield, which I love. It gives reverence to a local protected species. So they gave it a proud look, and I'm totally with Cam. I love the state flag and the captains earning their stripes on the side of the logo. Other than that, as the jersey though, I'm with you guys. It's kind of like right in the middle of the pack for me. I do like that at least they use the blue pants, and I do like the numbering on the jerseys.
It's like the only thing saving it from not being trash canned are the roads. It's like I hate the home so much. I hate them. Like,
do you own any of the homes?
I have a Barkov one, like that has a Stanley Cup patch, but that was only because it was the only thing available.
I bought a reverse retro instead of getting.
But my Ekblad's a road, and that's my favorite jersey. So I mean,
and I would love to represent this jersey up here in Canada anywhere I travel, but I'm just gonna rock with my old white Leaping Cat and the alternate reverse retro.
I guess that's what also shoots it down for me is because we've had way better. Because I think the Bure years were our best jerseys.
Yeah, that's when I rock. CCM start.
Like,
yeah, I miss the navy blue Leaping Cat jersey. I feel like they should bring that back.
Yeah, if you like the navy blue, yeah.
I'm right here. Unfortunately, I don't think it's better than the Ducks.
I'm with Cody on that one.
I'm good with it.
If that, we might move it down. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Look, I'm not gonna lie. I would be glad to move it down because I want them to change the home so damn bad.
It's better than Dallas.
It ain't hard to be better than Dallas.
I think Anaheim's better than Florida still. Yes. I think it's in a good spot right there. We'll have to see as we go along.
But next up here, we got another team that went back to a classic look. The Los Angeles Kings.
Top three for me. If Chicago's not number one, this was the other one I was going to fight on, gentlemen, for my number one. I think it's the best black and silver outside of the Raiders. They're not trying to mimic or copy the Raiders. You know, this transcends sports and Hollywood, rap videos. It's one of the best, and I'm glad they went back to the 90s look. It's the best look. A lot of things done in the 90s are the best, and I'm glad that they went back to it. Cam, Chris?
I'm glad that they don't have that Laker blue or yellow and purple anymore with it. I think that this Gretzky look is perfect. And simplicity again, like how we were saying with Detroit, you've really just got the white and the black, and then on the road you got the white and the black. That's it. Simplicity. The logo is clean on the chest. Hockey puck right underneath. Sweet.
Yeah. I like just to jump in there, Chris, to Cam's point. I like that they brought the silver back in because when they did just have it was kind of like black and white. Now the silver's back in as that third. Chris?
Yeah, to me, you can almost never go wrong with black and silver. And I know I've been pumping Shield crest logos all episode or all stream, but I did not like the previous logo with the LA on it. I like this. It's reminiscent of the Lakers. The Kings, has like the little like dashes, like it's moving. So I do like. I think this is a solid tier. I love black as a color in general. So this is a great jersey for me. It's like A tier at the least, if not higher.
I got it S, and if we haven't talked about this yet, but intimidation factor, how it looks clean out there on the ice, it plays into all of that.
They don't intimidate any damn body with these damn things.
Will Ferrell doesn't intimidate anybody on the glass.
They've been Edmonton's doormat for 3 years.
The problem is Cody is their coach, and we're going to get into that in the next week or two. You already know this, and that's a Kirby W.
Listen, because here's the thing. This is where my unpopular opinions come in. Mm-hmm. I don't like the black and the silver. This is going to be extremely unpopular. I love the purple LA jerseys. I love those ones. The purple and the black.
The guy that doesn't like orange is standing up for purple.
Purple and orange are two different things.
Room here. I got enough purple in here for you. Freaking brother painted this a few years back.
I'm okay with purple if it's done right. Like the old Kings purple, not LA Kings, but Sacramento Kings used to be cool. But
it's the same purple. The problem is the old jerseys had too much text on them. Like it shouldn't say Los Angeles at the bottom of the jersey. Like that's where I'm at.
I got it S. Anyone?
I got it at a high A. Honestly,
I have it I'm good with an A on this one.
Last year I was disappointed where Anaheim, where Cody and Lex ranked it. Lex, some of the words iconic, like I should have used that.
I really don't want to put this ahead of Buffalo because I think Buffalo's are better. But
I got it ahead of Buffalo. Anyone else with me?
I'll go ahead of Buffalo.
Okay.
I'll stick with you guys on that. I'll stick with you on that.
Y'all are tripping.
We'll let Cody fight it out.
Next up, we have the Minnesota Wild. And this team's an interesting team because they have one of the best logos in the league. And
it was disrespected for many years, but if you look at the logo and how detailed,
it's one of the best logos. Problem is they can't make a damn jersey for it. Like the homes, good Lord. I mean, Like they just tried to do the Florida thing.
How much different shades of white can you have in cream and beige and I don't know.
I agree. The home jersey is like a hunter green and then like a cream color. It's like very muted. I'm not a fan of this logo. The only saving grace here is the third jersey. It reminds me of the old Seattle Supersonics, and I do like a good drop shadow on the numbers. But other than that, I'm not a fan of this set.
Cam, I wrote this down. 2 teams on my list, mid as can come, and I say Minnesota is one of those 2 teams.
Minnesota is what you're calling it, right? That's basically what you're calling it then. I'm partial to it because my uncle lives up there, and I bought this for my Minnesota trip, my jersey. I've loved the logo since I was a kid. They got me a hat when I was 8 probably, and that's when my dad pointed out. He's like, look at that logo. It's actually like the head of an animal, and I'm looking at it. I see the forest. I thought it was incredible as a kid. I agree that there's a little too many colors on both jerseys with the cream versus the white. I actually really liked their old jersey, the red alternate that they had way back in like maybe the early
with the circular logo,
late 2000s. Yeah, with the circle logo. I thought that was a much better look than what they've got going now. It's a high mid for me. And my uncle says that they all love the North Star throwback jerseys, obviously. How can you hate them if you were growing up with the North Stars? So above mid is where I'd put it. High mid. I like the logo. I agree that the jerseys are kind of just not what they should be.
I got it mid, Chris. Where do you have it to kind of break the tie?
For me, this is a C tier. I personally, I would have had a logo, but I can see where you guys heads are at. So, but to me, it's a C tier. It's to me, it's kind of below the Panthers. But
actually, let me move this stuff around.
Yes,
I'm fine if you want to move Minnesota up for Cam 1 spot there. Cam, anything on the Ducks?
No, I'm not going to push on the Ducks. I think the Ducks logo is it can fight itself past Minnesota. That's for sure.
Yeah, I would have Ducks personally above mid, but yeah. So we're kind of in that mid range where I would say Minnesota is.
But next up, we're going back to another original 6 team. And now we're going to the French-speaking land, Les Canadiens de Montréal. And classic jersey, classic look. I mean,
them and Detroit do red the best.
The iconic seat. I'm gonna save that comment for later. But I mean, this jersey I think is about as classic as you can get.
I have my top 6 to 8.
I have them in the A tier for me.
Yeah,
just because, like, once again, this is a team that you'll probably never see do a rebrand ever. Too much history behind the logo. Too much history behind those jerseys. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've changed their jerseys ever. So, but I think this is solid right in A tier for me.
I'm with you there, Cody. Guys?
Cam?
Yeah, you can't debate. there is no debate that it is hockey. Montreal is hockey.
Do we have it above Detroit? Slightly behind. That's where I think
I'm behind.
Okay, so
I'm right about here.
This is my top jersey in the league. It's iconic. I like the C. I was telling you, Kirby, I think I could almost do without the H, but I know why the H is there because of L'Habitant. So I get that. It's classic. The red is awesome. We're talking about Columbus. This would actually be a great use of red, white, and blue for Columbus if they want to just copy Montreal. To me, this is a top tier uniform. It's top 3 in the league, bar none for me.
Wow. Okay.
If we got it at that top of that A tier, I don't see any reason to fight against putting it up.
You guys have it above LA, right? So that's where I think
I agree.
Fits with the majority, even if Chris would have it at number 1, because I got Chicago at 1. You guys are very high on Detroit. And then I think there's 1 or 2 other teams on the board that I think slightly might be ahead of Montreal here, Chris. And I think you're with one of them, or at least on board with one of them.
Again, I have a top 3 tier, and we've already discussed Detroit. That's in there, and Montreal to me is like firmly in there as well. And then there's one.
I think you should feel good about having one of those 2 in the top tier because I think you kind of won there because there's some good heavy hitters.
There's one team I know for a fact you guys are going to put S. I already know. I'm staring at it right now.
Fight as hard. I didn't win the LA battle, so I'm going to have to fight this one.
Next up here, we have none other than the Nashville Predators.
Put it with Dallas. I already know what tier it should be.
And I'm just gonna get it out here.
Thank you, Cody. Thank you.
Okay. Didn't have that one on.
Let's just go ahead and.
Cody, are you sure? There's a couple other trash can ones. Are you guys sure on this? Okay.
This is firmly in the trash can for me. It's a
I got it.
mustard.
This
it's a
is
mustard
the
yellow.
biggest trash can list.
I will say there's accents on it that I adore, but as a jersey as a whole, it's not great whatsoever. The patch on the shoulder is awesome. It's the Tennessee flag, and you got the piano on the back. You've got the guitar chord on the numbers, which I didn't notice until I started to look at these more in detail. But
actually,
as a whole,
the helmet is mustard. I mean, the helmet.
The jersey's mustard. I mean,
yeah. No, I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of this logo either, by the way.
That's
I actually like
another
the
one
logo.
that hasn't changed in a while.
I like the logo. It's just the problem is the colors suck. I can actually make an argument for it for being in like below D. But
if you're not putting them below, you guys already put them there. But
I'm gonna switch mine. I'm putting them in low D because I see one.
I have 1 or 2 more that I want to put, but we'll drop Nashville down.
I got 2 teams kind of like I got waiting in trash can here. But boys, we've hit the halfway point here of this jersey ranking stream. Let's hear a word from our sponsor, Caneswear.
Panthers fever is here. Are you geared up? Caneswear in Davie is the place for all your Florida Panthers needs. They have the latest gear for our favorite NHL team. Jerseys, polos, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, and more. Caneswear has you covered. Stop by their store in Davie or at pantherswear.com. Again, that's pantherswear, WEAR.com for all your Panthers gear.
And another word from our other sponsor, Jeremy Beckham with Next Home Treasure Coast. Hey, Panthers in South Florida and need real estate help? Check out Jeremy Beckham with Next Home Treasure Coast. It's a boutique service with a personal touch. Jeremy and his team put humans over houses, working hard for you, whether you're buying or selling. Ready to move? Head up BeckSellsFLA.com or call 772-475-5371 now. You'll be glad you did.
Cody, one more point here. I just wanted to add our Mikkola episode. We got the contest running at the bottom there. Check out the Randy Moeller podcast episode if you want to be entered in to win the Nico Mikkola JSA certified photo. We're going to be drawing that shortly here, probably on the next podcast episode. We have a special guest on deck next week on the Cats and Rats podcast. Cody?
That we do. And another thing with Caneswear does have the signing with Sergei Bobrovsky coming up here soon, but they just announced another big signing day for them. Matthew Tkachuk will be in the building with them. They just announced it, I think, the other day. It is going to be on Wednesday, October 8th from 6 to 7:15 p.m. I believe that's the day after opening night, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow.
So if you ever needed a pretty good clue on who's not playing to start the year,
Hey, Cody.
there it is right there. Tickets are now on sale. Once again, it'll be Wednesday, October 8th from 6 to 7:15 p.m. Caneswear on South University Drive, right there in Davie, Florida. Can't miss it. Right there in the nice little plaza. I think it's near, pretty sure it's near like Nova Southeastern, not too far from it.
Couple blocks, yeah, right across the street from the Tower Shops, if you know the area, yeah.
Yep.
Bringing in big heavy hitters here, Cody. Bob, now Tkachuk.
Hey, they're bringing in royalty here. I mean, Caneswear doing it big. And then now that we've hit the halfway point here, we are going now to Kirby's most hated team for some unknown reason.
You're putting them there. I hate Montreal and Boston. Come on, Cody. I just call these guys frauds.
And we have the New Jersey Devils. Once again, pretty plain. They have the jersey. You know what I'm saying?
No green, which I think is thumbs down.
Just
aren't they green? Isn't green the Garden State? They don't have any green going on.
I've been to Jersey. I haven't seen one damn garden. mid as can be.
I got below mid. I got it with the Dallas Stars, gentlemen.
So to me, this is also a middle of the pack jersey. I actually really like this jersey set. I don't like the black across the shoulders. However, I love this logo. As somebody who grew up watching Jay Silent Bob movies, New Jersey is like iconic. I think it's a very good use of the N into the J, incorporated into what their mascot is. I think it's great. I'm okay with the Jersey script logo. So I think there is a little bit of nostalgia with this if you're like a late 80s, early 90s kid like myself. So I'm okay with it. I think it's a solid set.
Didn't they do the jerseys a little bit better back then? Even with a little bit of, styling with it than what they're running with now, or does it fully remind me of the mid 90s, Chris?
Again, this is a fan because all the Jay and Silent Bob movies take place in New Jersey, so I feel like I always saw this jersey around. I also was born in New Jersey. I mean, moved down to Florida when I was very little, but so I think I have like a little bit of a connection.
Don't take anything
back when I
personally.
might
New Jersey all the time. I didn't know that.
But
Banksy
the logo,
Banksy's with me on that.
The logo goes a long way for me with this jersey. I really like this logo. I've always have.
If you're born in Jersey,
I'm gonna kind of break it here. I'm below mid. Where do you have it then, Chris? B, C?
I'm okay. If you guys want to put it in C, that's fine. I can understand you not wanting to let it go any higher than that, but I wouldn't want to put it anywhere close to the trash can at all.
I don't think it's anywhere close to Edmonton and Calgary and Anaheim and some of those.
I think this is right with us. I'm not going to lie. This is right with us.
I agree on the C ranking. To me as a '90s kid, classic logo. I genuinely think that they should probably just put David Putty's face on the chest.
There we go.
Instead of that New Jersey Devils logo, that'd be probably better for at least like a retro game or something. I like the accent with the green better too. Like when they've had the stadium jerseys too. I think that classic look more better than that red, white, and black.
But wasn't he wearing the green one, Cam?
He was, yes.
But Chris, quick question: you call it pork roll or Taylor ham?
You can't ask. I moved down when I was like 4 years old, and you can't ask me anything Jersey related except that I had a truck stolen in Newark once. That's about it.
Hey,
flip it.
I always got to ask that question to some. But what's your family call it? Pork roll or Taylor ham?
Neither.
Neither. Well, I guess they just call it bologna then. Next up here, the New York Islanders. That once again, I like this jersey. They went back to the classic look, back to the dynasty days.
Hold on. I just want to jump in. Didn't you and Lex crap on this one last year?
I think I did.
I thought you did, Cody. Got to check the tapes, but continue.
It could be, but my taste probably changed. But I like this jersey. I mean, pretty simple. Going back to the classic days, like once again, they had the same arc Edmonton had, where they went to that diluted blue.
If you want to talk about circular images like Chris was with the Edmonton Oilers, right here, and then what Cam you were saying about Minnesota, I think there should be high grade to the logo with the Islanders, and they do blue and orange right there as best as any of them. Maybe not quite as much as Edmonton, but I would have it pretty close to that, above some of these C tier teams here.
To me, this is solidly in the C or lower, and I'll tell you why. The colors are good on the jerseys. I'm not a fan of this logo. This NY looks like it was stenciled by my 7-year-old.
Wow.
Just in general, the logo is very metal because you got this weird looking NY. You got this it's supposed to be Long Island,
but they're using the hockey stick.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, use of equipment, like you were saying.
Poor use of the hockey equipment. Poor use of the hockey equipment in there.
I thought that's the Brooklyn one. This one.
Are you talking about like the current logo or the Fisherman logo?
No, the Brooklyn NY. I thought that was a poor utilization of the hockey.
They just tried to cop in the Brooklyn Nets. Like that one just like
that one fell flat, Chris. But this one, wow.
Listen, you bring up the Fisherman logo. I love the Fisherman logo. I think that's cool. I'm just not a big fan of this logo.
Honestly, I think people that say they like the Fisherman logo are just blinded by nostalgia. But this one, I have in high C, low B.
I'm with Cody.
To me, it's firmly in the C.
It's low B. Yeah, it's a low B. It's like you said, they went back to the glory days.
It's like it's really close to it's very close to Edmonton.
Except I would say below Edmonton and Calgary, but
They are.
That range. I think it's better than Colorado.
Oh, no, easily. And by the way, Kirby, we had this jersey in C tier last year.
C tier. Okay. I fought for it, I thought.
I don't remember that one too much.
Okay.
But next up here, we're going back to the original 6. We have one more original 6 team after this, I think.
Will Cody get mad if we put this above Buffalo?
I swear, like there's just
above Boston. I'm above Boston.
Want to know why it's not above Buffalo? The 3rd jerseys ruin it.
I agree, Cody. I don't like the 3rd jersey just because of
the
color,
roads
although they put
fire.
Yes, I think this is a great jersey set.
The road and home are fire.
Yes, and here's a good example of the name being across the jersey, like almost like a sash. The numbers have drop shadows. I always love drop shadows, and to me, this is firmly in the A tier.
Firmly in the A tier for me as well.
Cam, what you think?
I'll put it in the B. I'm not a big fan of the Ranger writing across the chest, but it is a classic jersey, and I did have to wear it when I lost a bet to my coworker after the Panthers lost to the Rangers.
That's not a bad bet to lose.
As I was looking at myself in the mirror, I saw the pictures. I'm like, these colors actually don't look that bad going together. This actually isn't a bad jersey.
I'll take that bet. Like
B tier.
Cody,
you're on this one.
Tier. Cody, you're the tiebreaker then. Me and Chris.
I'm A.
Cam's lower.
But the thing is with the Rangers is like I understand why Cam's like not a fan of like the across the chest, but if you're the originator of that look,
if you're the Rangers,
it's their look. It's not like Pittsburgh doing it or Colorado tried to do it and the Canes doing a horrible job at it. Like it's their look, so that's why I don't knock points for them for that.
And they get the pats for it if you don't like that look.
I understand why you don't like it, but they're originated. But I think.
So between Buffalo and okay. Is that fine, Chris?
I totally agree.
Okay.
We're gonna give Cody some love on the Buffalo.
The lower we can knock down Boston, the better, in my opinion.
Okay.
We might.
Next
for
up,
Boston, right?
Next up here, we have the Ottawa Senators.
One of my trash can nominations.
I'm about to say, let me get it out here.
I'm here with it. You want to talk about teams that use red and in the wrong way, Chris? You're kind of fatigued from red jerseys. Like, what are we doing here?
You want to talk about a team that's never had a good jersey?
Look, I've been okay with black and red combos. I think black and red go good together. But yeah, this is bad. I will say I prefer this logo to the like quarter profile guy face. Yeah. To me, this is actually a better logo in that sense. Yes. But I'm not a fan of the jersey set at all.
Cam?
Not a fan of it either. I'd say below mid, honestly. If you want to put it in the trash can, I'm not going to fight that. I don't like the numbers being not on the shoulder either. They're like on the middle of your bicep. That's a little strange to me.
Agreed. Good
point, Cam. I got a trash can. Cam, Chris, you fine with that?
If you want to put it in the trash can, by all means.
Yeah.
We can put it. How we do this again, Cody? The front end is the worst, or not?
The back end's the worst.
Okay, so maybe put it at the front.
Yeah, like I don't think it's like
we can move it up after.
Far the worst.
Yeah.
Like I think it's better than all 3 of these, but like not much.
Yeah. Not much.
Let's see. Next up here, we have a team, one of the only really teams that really has never changed their logo. They'll majorly change their logo, but anyway.
I have these guys as mid as they come. That was with Minnesota for me.
I have them right at D tier.
Ooh. So it seems like no one's so high on these jerseys. So I'm going to come out and say that I've got these guys in my trash can. That burnt orange. I've liked the logo a lot since I was a kid, but I've never liked the color combination or the jersey combinations that they've been able to throw together. Some of the Winter Classic jerseys or the outdoor games have looked all right, but to stare at them for the whole season, I've never liked a single one of these jerseys. I don't think there's much continuity with how they lay them out either. I like the plating on the names, but
are you with Cam here, or we got to put it really low end? I say D or whatever.
I'm gonna get outnumbered here. I think this is actually one of the better jerseys in the league. Yes, it's a iconic look. They've, like Cody said, they've like never changed it.
The words "iconic" have never left my mouth.
I just like the logo.
I said the
logo.
I said the logo didn't change. I never said the jerseys didn't change.
Sure, the logo is good, but they've always used some kind of iteration of this. For some reason, this is one of the few teams that uses the name nameplate as a different color. And I think that's kind of a cool thing.
Oh, okay.
And it's a nice tone of orange, but I'm not gonna fight you guys too hard on this one. I had it, maybe like above middle of the pack.
The nameplate is super polarizing, and I saw more disagreements against it than for it. This is the biggest spread that we have here. Chris has it way up the board. Cam's got it way down the board. I think it's in D, Cody, if that's where you and I
want to know what bothers me? The no outline on the numbers on the shoulders. That bothers me. It's just there.
Yeah, but then you got it on the back. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good complaint, honestly.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think the nameplate works as good on the road either.
It looks horrible.
They try to make it look at home.
Here's the thing. If you go back to the Keith Primo days, that's the jerseys I liked. Because the roads had a black outline throughout the shoulder.
Even early Eric Lindros.
And they had the all black homes. Those are the ones I liked. These ones, they're okay. But I think they're below. I think they're just below mid for me. I think they're in high D tier for me.
Okay. And you guys have Minnesota quite a bit ahead of them. Okay. I kind of paired them together visually in my mind, but okay.
But next up here, this is probably the other. I know this is the other jersey.
Yes, please. If you guys didn't put LA in S tier, can we put Pittsburgh in there?
To me, Pittsburgh is at least A. This is one of my favorite looks. This is a great use as far as the logo goes of the caricature. I like the penguin with the hockey stick logo.
Did you hear that, Ryan? If you listen back to this?
And you can't go wrong with black and yellow as a combination. And I know that the name across the jersey looks a little busy here because Pittsburgh has a lot of letters. But I still like it. It's a kind of a classic, clean look.
Same as the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Here's my argument with the alternates. Your alternate should be a different damn color than your homes.
So would you like
that's what alternate means?
Cody, would you like them to have that gradient gray with maybe the Robo Penguin or something?
Nah, dog. I want the baby blue Winter Classics.
Oh,
I agree, Cody.
Yeah, there you go.
The alternate isn't really that much alternate.
So is that keeping you from putting them into S, Cody, if they have the Robo Penguin or the baby blue?
Oh, I don't want the Robo Penguin. I want the baby blue. It's just the alternate. I don't think they need it, to be honest, too.
So are we high end A if no one's with me?
I'm high end A.
No, I'd go high end.
Same.
A. Yeah.
Yep.
Man, I'm losing the black.
But here's the thing. I'm not putting them there just because to not put them there. I'm putting them there for a pretty good. The third jersey just kind of ruin it. If it was a different
for number 3 here though. Cody's been outvoted. I've been outvoted. What was your other one there, Chris? Way down the board.
What for number 3?
Yeah.
Oh, we're not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Who the hell is your number 3?
Oh,
we're getting there.
Okay, maybe he's with me. Maybe he's with me. I got one more fight. Cam, do you have a number 3 that's lower down the board here?
A number 3? Yeah. I mean, we're about to get to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I know it's not going to be that one.
Oh, better not.
I'm a fight that one. I'm a fight that one.
I hope it's
already
Come on, guys. Come on, Cam. Come on, Chris.
All right, next up here, we're going with the San Jose Sharks. Remember how I said earlier we were going to run into a team that had the same problem as the damn Ducks? This is it.
This is more of a mess. Cam wants to speak on this, though.
This third jersey, what in the blue hell were you thinking about?
Oh, man, Cody, we're going to butt heads big time on this one, man. This one, I was gonna fight for it to be top A, man. Honestly,
yeah. Top A or S?
Yeah, well, maybe not S. That's just personal for real. I just love that color scheme. Honestly, that black and that.
The roads are good. The roads are good. The homes too much damn teal.
But Cam, they had the better logo in the 90s, and the teal was even a little bit better. I thought, no.
No, this logo's better. than
No.
the 90s one.
No way. No way, man.
Are you really just going to go crazy because the shark is longer in the 90s?
Top late, like what are we, cyborg shark here? No way, man.
No, the
So,
only
Cody,
difference
what is it about the third that you don't like? Is it the black or is it the alternate logo?
It's the freaking logo.
You don't like the fin?
No.
No. Well, I mean, we all like the
It
Sunburst.
looks like the
retro
logo
jersey.
of a cruise line. Like it's just like.
And why are they going all black, Cam? Why do they need to go all black with the color schemes that they
Like their other blackouts were better.
I've never liked the San Jose black jerseys.
I'm okay with the black jersey because I like the mint teal like color palette for like a lot of different teams. So I'm okay with the black jersey with some teal highlights. I'm with you, Cody. Though the third logo is not good. I actually would take the hockey stick out of the shark logo and just have it. To me, it's not a good use of the hockey equipment. It's kind of contrived in there. It's like, let's make sure that this shark plays hockey. But the shark logo is clean, and I like the
Plymouth Whalers logo. Have you seen that one?
Which one?
The Plymouth Whalers.
I'm trying to remember that in my mind.
Yeah, I've not seen that.
I'll show it for you.
But the San Jose, like the old school shark breaking the stick, I thought it was very classic, like the Panthers leaping panther with the stick. I just thought it fit for the time. I just think they haven't done better. And Cam, you could disagree here. I just think they haven't done better as they've gone along in their progression. Not bad.
Maybe part of the reason I'm just so hell bent on this color scheme is because I'm so nostalgic for those old Marlins jerseys too. That teal and the black and the white.
Oh, I'm with you, man.
It was perfect, and that's why I think this color combo is just great. And I've always liked it since I was a kid.
I'm not like I think it's better than the Panthers because of the colors.
Oh, I think like Cam's got an A.
This is the logo I was talking about. Like this is it.
Oh, that's too much of a caricature. No way, man.
Like this logo is like, I think my favorite logo ever is the Peoria of Riverman, because like the guy is like chewing on the hockey puck like it's a damn cigar. Like it's like I'll show like during the end of the stream like what I'm talking about. But the San Jose Sharks I have right about here.
I'm fine with it because I do like the teal color scheme, but I mean I definitely wouldn't fight for it to go any higher than that.
Cam,
can we at least put them ahead of the Ducks?
Couple spots.
Ooh. Just
the
logo. No,
are we hating on that third jersey too much?
Yeah, I would not put them ahead of the Ducks. I'm okay with them actually being ahead of Minnesota or Colorado. For sure, Colorado.
Oh, we got a second Kirby again.
Yeah.
What? This happens once a stream now. Fix it.
Not once a stream. It's been a bit. But Cam, does Cam want to move it up?
I'll move it up here. I'm fine with that.
That's all right.
All right, next up here, and this is the one I think I know Kirby's gonna fight for. Yes. It is the newest team on the block, the Seattle Kraken, and I will make sure this damn thing is not an S tier. I don't care. This thing ain't S.
Okay, you guys don't want to put Pittsburgh there. You don't want to put LA there. Montreal.
Because the home jerseys ruin this.
I don't think it ruins it. I don't love the red, but the road jerseys, top 5 in the league. And I love the turquoise seafoam color, whatever you want to call it, with the lettering, with the numbering. I think it looks really good. The red's not perfect, but they do incorporate the red within the logo there a bit, which is kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of the red striping, Chris. You might get into some of that and the incorporation of the red, but I think it's pretty close to perfect for a new logo scheme. And they came out with it, right away, unlike, another team in Utah that we'll get to in a bit.
The red, I mean, I don't really care for it as much. I actually like this home jersey because I like the contrast between the dark blue and then the light turquoise color. I actually really love their colors because it's a very bold color. It really pops out. This to me is above average. This is probably like solid in the B tier for me. I think they did a good job with their original branding.
Cam, can you help me keep it in it?
I agree with you that it's a top 5 road jersey for sure. I like how Seattle has really stuck with some bright colors for all of their sports teams. Look at the Seahawks, the Mariners, even the Supersonics when they were still there. Sounders, even
hot take. The Mariners have like a bottom 5 logo in all of sports.
That's fair, but the color scheme, the blue.
I get like they're alternate like blue. Like here, but here's my thing. That should be the main color of the home jersey.
You want the whole home jersey to be that mint color?
No, switch the striping color. Like switch that baby blue, make it where the navy blue is, and put the navy blue striping.
Oof.
And that's what I would do. Like
Uh,
I can't stand navy blue as main part of jerseys unless like it's just too damn uniform.
It just depends on what is being contrasted with. Like the Oilers, the old Oilers uniform that was the navy blue, then with the solid color orange Oilers jersey. I don't like because it's a little too muted. Here it's great because it's in contrast with the mint color. It's like it's a perfect balance.
Look, the road jerseys are fire, but I'm not putting this S. I'm still pissed. Calgary's in B.
I wanted an A. Where are we putting it? I've got it with LA.
I can fight for this to be an A, to be honest with you. Low.
I'll do A,
but not that
below
high.
Pittsburgh and LA and A.
Yes,
Definitely below Pittsburgh. Definitely below Pittsburgh.
I'll do here.
There you go.
Not above Boston.
That seems.
Thank you, Kirby. Can we push Boston lower?
Thank you. Yes, Chris,
Can we push Boston even further down?
All right. Next up here, another team that has brand new jerseys, the St. Louis Blues. This one we have the pretty good close-up of them.
Yeah, good job with this one, Cody.
But these are the homes. Check them out. The roads right here.
Oh, Parrish speaking up in the chat, Cody.
About St. Louis is S tier, no debate.
Okay, so thank you, Parrish, because I'm fighting for this one. This is my third top 3 jersey set. The blue almost borders on a pastel color, at least when you look at the logo or the graphic that they showed on the NHL uniform site. I think this is like a fantastic look. It's, to me, it's also classic NHL. It's the blue and yellow that they used. Like whatever that palette is, it just goes really well together. The logo is iconic. I really love this jersey. To me, this is S tier all the way.
And this is my biggest gripe with this damn jersey, right here. Why is there no outline of the damn numbers?
I can see what you're saying there, Cody. I knew you were going to go there with it.
So bad. And that really ruins the jersey for me.
I still think you got to put it in S tier with that.
I don't think it's. I think it's high A. I don't think it's S.
If we're comparing like what you were saying, you hated the navy ones. I think this is a perfect transition from their dark navy that they had been wearing for God knows how long.
You know what's funny? I like those jerseys.
I can't have it above LA and Seattle and Pittsburgh, but I'm in the minority. It seems you guys are really.
I'm not I'm A. I'm not S.
They still, if we're judging on an entire set, they still have the dark blue as a third jersey, correct?
Yeah. Cody, can we go to that page?
But what happened?
Yeah, Chris wanted to see the full kits.
This is about the only thing I could find.
Okay.
Okay. No, at least on the site that we've been referencing, they have a dark blue with a
the
darker.
other one will be their alternate. And here's the problem: I like that jersey better.
What, the alternate one?
Yes.
Okay, so then by that argument, that only enhances this kit, this set.
Where you and Cam have it, yeah.
I don't like the homes. That's the thing.
I love the homes.
We're putting it above Montreal, LA.
Well, they both have it
above the Buffalo one.
They both have it in S.
But it's it's us two versus them two.
We have 3 or 4 or 5 teams in S.
And
I'll tell you this.
The chat is split. We have St. Louis is S tier, and then no way this is S tier. So
but I'll tell you this for S right now.
Yeah, to me,
I'm not a vote for S. I'm also
neither am I. But there's 2 votes.
Okay, then we're 2 votes. Why are you not counting this?
To me, none of the remaining jerseys, by the way, are passing the Blues to me. So it at least as far as the S tier goes, then we might as well leave this as a 2 teams.
More A tiers after this.
It seems like there's 2 teams because we don't have Pittsburgh there, we don't have LA there, we don't have Montreal there, and with Cam and Chris, we don't have St. Louis there. Now, everyone was lower on Buffalo. I think Rangers and Boston are fine. We can drop Boston. And you guys were lower on Seattle. but I think those teams there in the A, those first 4 teams, have a right to the number 3 spot.
Okay, Big
I think we
C's.
need a top 3.
Big C's is the tiebreaker here.
We need a top 3.
Oh,
Thank you.
Big C's is in the tiebreaker. Here's the problem: Calgary is still too damn low.
Move Boston down. Okay, Cody, move Boston down and Calgary up.
But that's disingenuous. I can't do it like that.
I like it, Kirby. I like it.
Because here's the thing:
Hey, they're with me.
I will swap Calgary and Seattle because that's what I really want to do.
No.
that's gonna piss off Kirby.
No, move Boston. No, me and Chris said move Boston first.
Boston's are better than Seattle.
Cody, you're outvoted. Cam, do you want Boston down or you want it there?
I'm with Chris. I'm all about knocking down Boston.
Yeah,
But they're only knocking it down Boston because it's Boston.
Bringing Calgary up. You trashed them with their arena last week and everything. Let's bring them up.
So here's the thing. So they only want to knock down Boston because it's Boston. And I'm assuming y'all both like the Heat, correct?
It's still my opinion.
It doesn't matter the reason.
Your opinion's about the city, not the damn jersey. That's the problem.
You know what? Bring back the Bear logo would have been better. How about that?
There you go.
Hell no,
He's
it
gonna
wouldn't have.
Seattle. I knew it.
Like here's the thing. I'm assuming both of you guys.
Cody has a vendetta. Cody, do you used to date someone in Seattle or something? You have a vendetta against this team.
They're mid as hell.
Oh.
They have a vendetta versus Boston.
I'm with what Cam said earlier. I like the color palette of a lot of the Seattle teams. I used to love the Sonics, Mariners, like Ken Griffey era jerseys.
Yes.
Oh my God, I used to have one.
Go jersey. Yep.
Yes. So to me, I like in general the Seattle like color scheme.
Yep.
And on that note, you kind of like hinted at it earlier, Kirby. To me, the fact that all the 3 Pittsburgh teams all share the same color scheme, the black and yellow, I think is awesome. So that's why, to me, also the Penguins are pretty high up. But yeah, I like the Seattle color scheme.
We don't have a lot of good ones left here, Jim.
I mean, none of these are A tier. Like none of these.
Balancing the board.
I would be okay with moving Pittsburgh up because right now we're really heavy in that that A tier.
I'm with it.
I'm honestly with putting Pittsburgh and Montreal up in that S tier if we want to read. Yeah. Like you said, nothing else is going to get up there.
5?
Yeah.
To me, Montreal belongs up there. That would put my top 3 in the top tier. So I'm happy.
That should not even be close.
Yep.
Like,
move them up.
So
I think they're
bad.
top 5 worthy. They're top
so
5.
Bad.
Yep. I would like LA there instead, but Montreal is.
I'm gonna fight the Calgary jerseys to the day like this.
Okay, Cody, if you want to move Calgary up, drop your Buffalo back. Here's
what I'm gonna do because I run this. There, bang. That's exactly the way I want it.
You know what, Cody? I'm okay with Calgary being above the Kings logo, the Kings jerseys. I'll tell you that. So,
and you want to hear the funniest thing in the world? The only team with the most complete damn set is in A tier. They're the only team, which is Buffalo, that has a good home, road, and alternate jersey. And
LA would, Cody, if they had a purple. LA would if they had a purple.
They probably would, but Pittsburgh's alternate is just their freaking
You can't penalize teams that don't have an alternate, like LA.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Teams usually don't hit 3 for 3. Buffalo's hitting 3 for 3.
Not according to everybody in this stream, though. You and I agree on that. They're hitting for 3 for 3.
Yeah, I don't like the third jersey at all. Yeah. I don't like that Buffalo head.
Bro, Chris, you just like freaking just 2 colors on a jersey at this point. like that's what I'm learning.
Simplicity in design, my man. Simplicity in design.
That goes for LA. They got 3 colors.
Well, if he likes 2 colors on the jersey, he's gonna have fun with these next 2 teams.
Oh,
right?
Next up,
one of them in particular.
The battle of Florida continues with these jerseys, and I'm not gonna lie, they're right smack bang the same to me. They tried
battle of mid or below mid here.
They tried with the thirds, and I think they failed. Like I like the other one with bolts just straight across,
and I like when they had the silver.
Like I don't know. It's just like
this third's way better than that reverse retro from a couple of years ago where they had probably 6 colors on it or something like that. Where they had
that's where I'll fight you. I have that
lightning marks all
I have
over
that
it.
jersey.
Oh yeah, they were trying to do the retro '98 with the throwback of 93.
I have that jersey and I like it.
So since we're getting to back-to-back teams that both use blue and white as their primary colors,
Yeah.
this one gets knocked way down for me. I like the blue and white. It's nice, solid colors. I don't like the logo. It looks like clip art to me. Shout out to my Miami-Dade County new electric buses, because this is the electric logo that they put on the side of the buses to let you know this is an electric bus. It's very unimaginative. There's no creativity behind it. So this to me is like mid-tier or below, honestly.
Modern logo designs lack some character. That's what I just understood right there, because this is a new take on that old logo for Tampa Bay, and it was a downgrade for sure.
Listen, modern art means
Below
no.
mid.
Look, modern art means no character art, because like if you see a restaurant that's modernized, it's just marble freaking counters with horrible chairs you can barely sit in. And this is basically that logo. I mean, even Tampa fans, you got to admit this. Like this is like you have downgraded in logo not once but twice.
Mm-hmm.
You have lost all the character in the logo.
Why don't they just copy some stuff from the Bucks and run with that full time?
I mean, hell, the Bucks tried that orange bullshit or whatever the hell they tried. That red, orange, whatever the hell that was.
Anything they've used it
and they went dark. And then they went back to the classic look, and it's one of the best looks in the NFL. Yeah. Like I see
anything the Buccaneers have done, all of their retro designs have been pretty solid, from what I remember.
Look. Do you like the creamsicles? Like,
well, it wasn't liked at the time, but now
you know what? We're Panther fans. We can't have them above Florida, so they're right there.
Thank you.
Fix your defense, maybe you'll probably get better.
I'm willing to drop Tampa down before we end this, but go ahead.
Next up here, we have pretty much the same jersey, but this team does it better for some reason. I don't know why I like it better, but the Toronto Maple Leafs is probably because of the striping.
Yeah. No, I like the 90s Maple Leafs, Chris and Cam. Cody likes maybe this one a little bit more. I know we might have a little bit of difference opinion on the logo, but I think the jersey overall is pretty clean for the blue and white.
I agree. This is again another blue and white. This is a great. It's a classic look. I mean, Toronto Maple Leafs are iconic. Whatever we want to think of their franchise, I do like the previous iteration of the Leaf. That was just like a solid, almost like a silhouette of the Maple Leaf. I'm not a fan of like the little vein, like the details on this one. But I mean, that's my only gripe with it. I think this is a great jersey set.
Honestly, as we're seeing all the Navy ones come up, I can see where Cody's coming from 100% with not liking these Navy jerseys or just the dark blue in general. I like the road one a lot more than I like the home, and definitely more than I like that alternate. I think the Tampa Bay black alternate is a huge step above from this one. In terms of the 90s logo, I saw a post on X yesterday or a couple days ago, and it was like, which retro logo you want to bring back? And I looked at Toronto's. I'm like, is there really a difference? But you guys saying the veins and everything on the Leaf. Now I'm going to have to do a double take on
No, it's garbage. I mean, look at this.
No, I like that one.
It's garbage.
I like it. But the one that the veins, yeah, it represents, I think, their Stanley Cups or something, Cam. So Cam's going to
like, look, it's just Leaf with Toronto Maple Leafs.
I like. What about the outline with the Sundin too? I liked what they did back then too with the outline of the numbers and lettering. So I think Toronto, maybe they're not where the Rangers in Montreal are, and even Boston, but I guess maybe they're the bottom of the original 6 teams, but they're all high up there.
I think they're right about here for me.
That's fair.
I would have it ahead of the Islanders.
I think the third jersey, the black one, actually kind of knocks it down a little bit. So I'm fine where
I love
where
the
it is
blackout.
there.
That's like one of the few blackouts I like.
It's okay. I think it takes away from the other two, which are just classic Toronto Maple Leafs looks.
You can barely even see the leaf on that black one too. The colors don't blend that well.
But yes, I agree with putting it above the Islanders. Anything above the Islanders.
Next up here, we're going to a team where if I don't rank this jersey correctly, I may be in trouble. But I don't care because, I mean, this team can't get a damn color scheme right. They can't decide on one.
I am not a fan of
I don't know how the hell you go from red, black, and yellow to blue and green. Actually, I went from red, black, and yellow to blue and red.
I put the black and yellow around A to B tier, but I've never been a fan of how Vancouver has incorporated the blue and green. I know I might be in the solid minority on that when you look at rankings, but I think this team is one of the most overhyped and overvalued jersey rankings across the internet. If you look at all the rankings, people have them top 10, top 12, top 15. I don't think they're anywhere near that, guys.
I mean, I do.
Go ahead.
I mean, come on. I mean, we love the Hartford Whalers color scheme, right? What makes it different than this one? It's the same. It's the same three colors.
I think nostalgia kicks into the Hartford.
I don't like the Whalers cover scheme. I like the logo.
That's totally fair. I mean, if you want to criticize
what is this logo? Half whale, half hockey stick? Like,
and where's Johnny Canuck? Where's the hockey stick?
Like,
are we going to go back to the skate? Or
what kind of curve is that? You can't handle shit with that. Like,
and I think when they came out with the killer whale to start, the Messier jerseys, they were better than these ones.
Like, here's the thing. I don't think it's anywhere near trash can.
No.
And I think this is better than ours.
I think it's better than Tampa.
That's for sure. I mean, I'll fight.
I'll put it
Minnesota range.
I'll put it right here.
Oof.
Yeah. Yes.
I knocked this one way down. I'm not a fan of this jersey set.
New Jersey, below New Jersey, Chris.
Yeah, probably. I'm okay if it's above the Panthers. I guess just because of the color scheme. I think I've expressed to you guys. I think the third jersey, the logo is a poor use of hockey equipment in the logo.
That's where I disagree. I disagree.
It's like it's a skate. It's like, let's get a skate and we'll just have to put Canucks in here. So I'm not a fan. The colors are okay. The black, red, and yellow.
Rocket in that jersey. I don't know, man. People still rock it.
like that's where I disagree. Like, it's like, I think it's actually perfect use of like hockey equipment and a logo. It's not being destroyed, it's being used. Like,
the skate is like a blur. You could almost
and that was their best hockey too, like arguably.
Sure, but it takes a minute. It takes a minute to look at that logo and figure out what it is. Like, a lot of people actually can't even discern what it is. That's the best part about it.
If they had won the cup in the newer logos, would we have a little different feel to it, or no?
No, because the freaking Panthers won back-to-back cups with this logo.
That's a good point. I was going to say a little bit, Cam, but that's a good point.
We're not having that one higher. We're going to have always the Leaping Panther up higher. Like, sorry.
I'm okay with the Canucks where they're at based on a color scheme alone, though. I mean, the blue and like green, I think, is a good combination.
Like, can't they do better? Like, very Art City, Chris. Like, I know you know different concepts with your partner and stuff like that. Like, can't they do better?
I mean, yeah, I think the solid blue with the green was a nice look. I sent you one, Kirby. I sent you an old Vancouver jersey from the really early '80s that I thought was really sharp looking, and to me had Native American imagery, kind of like suggested imagery, and it was very sharp.
Do not tell me it's the damn V with the different colors.
I love
you like
that jersey.
One, but you don't like this alternate.
As soon as I saw that jersey, when I saw that jersey, researching this, I was like, "Oh my god, why are they not using these? These are amazing."
Pull it up, Cody.
Because that one's nuts. That's why that one's a little way too much.
Like, all right. I'll like for full reference. He's talking about these damn ones.
That's beautiful. Look at it. It's beautiful.
Dan Schmiel ones or whatever. Yep.
It's much better than what they got going on now.
What am I looking at, man?
And it keeps the black, yellow, and red like you guys look at, like in the skate Canucks.
The start of Jyrki Lume, I want to say. Oh, okay.
Like
Doug Peterson. Oh. Or Barry Peterson. Barry Peterson.
That's a no for me, Doug. No way.
I used to have those as a kid. I think the black one I told you. I don't know if it was an official jersey though, Chris. It was heavy wool. It kept you warm.
I wouldn't know.
Like, you want to know what this logo reminds me of? And this is a shout out to all my Miami people. This jersey looks like it belongs on nowhere near. It looks like it belongs on the employees of El Palacio de los Jugos.
Oh, man.
That is a big yellow building.
Yeah.
It looks like...
Shout out to everyone in the chat if you got that. Sheesh.
What?
Both sets?
Mainly the top one. Like,
Okay.
Like, for those who don't know what El Palacio de los Jugos is, it's a very famous restaurant right there on Bird Road in Miami. My mom grew up right around the corner from that. I remember passing that junk like almost every day when I was a kid. And the out front is bright ass yellow and red.
Mm-hmm.
And that's exactly what that first jersey is.
Are they still open? We're giving them free.
They are still open. They are still
This
open.
jersey, if the yellow wasn't the primary color, then then we can have a discussion. I like the V. It looks amazing, and it's a lot cleaner than anything they got going on
It
now.
looks like someone spilled ketchup and mustard all over their damn shirt. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm just so glad. All the rest of these jerseys are god awful.
Cam would like to speak on the next one.
There's no way. This one is. I damn near want to put this in trash can. But next up here, we have the last team to defeat the Florida Panthers in a playoff series.
Oh.
The Vegas Golden Knights, and good Lord and God. You know what? I tried my hardest not to do this, but
100%.
Agreed.
I knew Cam was with
this thing is garbage.
Yeah, I was telling Kirby a couple days ago. I don't know if it's the sparkles for me on the home gold jersey or even just on the road jerseys. You still see it. The logo's all right, but I just think it's too much. And again, like multiple colors too. It's like pick a pattern.
It's
the patchwork. I don't mind the middle ones there. They're home. I guess you're calling them their secondary homes, the alternate. But the patch job there, Chris, I don't think's done well either. Like on the shoulders.
Here's my.
You've got like 3 different colors going on this. 4 different colors going on.
Why is red in this? Why is red in this?
Right.
Yeah, they've had red.
I'm with Cam. I think their logo. I actually like their logo because it incorporates the V very well into the helmet. But yeah, actually. I think I just noticed today the sparkle on the gold, and it made me like it even less. I had
you just don't now. It's not going to leave your mind.
Yeah, I had this in the trash can. It's definitely even further down now.
Mitch Marner's there now, so it fits him pretty well.
Kirby, I'll get you his jersey.
I wasn't going to put them trash can, but you guys all got them there, so I was going to put them below.
It's so bad, like it's like
if they went with the gray and got rid of the gold.
It's too much damn gray.
Oh, okay.
I'm with you, Kirby. If the gray was the primary one, and like that, you got like some gold trim. I think that's okay. The yellow, the sparkle, it's like it's not even gold. That one also looks like mustard, and
their white with the gold would work, but because they have almost that mustard look, that yellow gold look, it doesn't. Yeah, it's just doesn't work. I guess it works for the fans there, but
with the name being Golden Knights, I think they got to stick with it, though. No,
right? They're doubling down.
But,
yeah.
Next up here, we're going to the reigning and defending President's Trophy winners, the Winnipeg Jets. And
this is trash can for me when it comes to the logo, but not the jersey themselves. So if we were doing logos, I would be putting this directly in the trash can, but that's not what we're just ranking.
Actually, no, it's Washington next. What am I doing?
Sorry, I saw Washington.
Wait, is it? No, it's alphabetically. It should be Washington.
Yeah, it should be Washington.
Like that.
Alphabetically, we should have done Utah already too.
Oh well. We're gonna
Left that up to Cody, everyone.
No. The alternate saves the hell out of this.
Are they still running with the alternate?
Yes, they still use it.
Oh, it does.
Hard disagree on the alternate. I don't like the Screaming Eagle.
Whoa, wow.
I'm really questioning your jersey takes today. Like, there's just no way you like that random ass Vancouver one and not this one.
The Screaming Eagle a couple years ago, I did rankings, and I think we had them in our top 5, Chris. And across the board, the Screaming Eagle was at top 5 for the reverse retro. Was it 1, Cody? 1.0?
Yeah, it was up there.
Yeah. I guess because there's just nostalgia. It fits into that mold of like late 90s, early 2000s logos. Think of the Toronto Raptors. Think of the even the Houston Rockets. So it's like this whole boon of like.
Yeah, but I think the Raptors was goat all the time.
I love the purple dinosaur. I love the Barney uniforms. I think it takes away from. I like the script, the capital script on the logo. I like they have a good red. It's like a little off-tone red in their home jersey. So overall, I'm okay with this uniform set. for me personally, the third uniform actually knocks it down a little bit.
I think I'm,
If it knocks it down, it would be absolutely
right.
in the trash can.
I'm right about here.
Yeah, I'm there too.
This is a team that needs a rebrand.
I mean, I definitely put the Caps jerseys above Philly and Dallas without question, though. I mean, if you guys are that down on them, though,
I am with the logo and the color scheme.
I'll do this. I'll do that compromise.
I was gonna say that. I like it there, Cody.
All right. Next up here, you know what? We're gonna do Utah next, and you know, give me a sec here. Let me just go ahead, whip it out.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead, man.
No, you're not holding that up, are you? Come on.
Not even close.
Yeah, come on.
I'll explain why. No, because this has so much damn wasted potential.
Well, you could talk about the Yeti. You could talk about the purple, but we're not ranking that. We're ranking what they have.
Wasted. This is horrible. We thought the jerseys last year were bad. The only difference is they stuck the freaking logo on it.
No, the logo is not trash can. No,
the jersey is.
The logo's great, man.
Logo's great. And Cam, was it you that said to me off air that you do like the lettering, or was that Chris? I can't remember.
I actually don't mind it on this one, but maybe it's because I had to see it all last season.
I had this in garbage last year. I have it in garbage.
No, not even close.
No,
it's above Florida. It's above Florida for me. Maybe behind.
I liked their color scheme from the moment that they came out. I like the kind of like baby blue with the black and white. So the lettering is fine. I'm not a big fan of this logo. I feel like they felt that they tried to force the mountains in there, kind of like the Utah Jazz logos from the Karl Malone era, like late 90s, which I'm not a fan of. So I think they could have gone different places with this. The color scheme is fine though.
Mid to high C, there is some bad jerseys that we have just gone through in the last 20 minutes here.
And this is one of them.
I'd put this. Oh my gosh, I'd put this above our jersey, to be honest.
Yes, Cam, I'm with
home
you.
Jersey, honestly.
I'm with you, Cam.
If y'all do that, I'm fine with that. I want to knock down our jersey so bad.
So put it above Florida.
All right, we're gonna do this then, right there.
Our C tier is like really crowded. That's a very crowded jersey tier.
Move Anaheim up.
I agree.
I'm fine with that.
I agree.
There we go. I feel like I won this year on Anaheim. Last year, I felt like I lost after time because Cody and Lex, when you go against them.
Yeah, it's because we called it. Because we properly ranked it.
I wish I would have been there with you, Kirby.
This is the exact. This is the exact place we had him last year.
They were yelling at me last year. Everyone, check out that episode.
Because you thought it was S.
Yeah, we were ranking a little bit more on logos last year, Cody, to be fair, than Kim.
You were ranking just homes, though, too.
You guys come in and you're like, have you seen the color scheme?
We were ranking just home jerseys, too. And quite honestly, you're lucky you didn't end up in freaking trash can looking back on it now.
Cody hates orange.
Like,
but then he likes it on Edmonton.
Yeah, because it's not that much.
It's a pretty balanced board. Where do we put this? This our last team here?
Yes, the Winnipeg Jets.
I hate the logo, but they do a good job, I think, with their colors.
This is another one where the alternates save it.
I agree.
The alternates, Chris, you might not like this. I ranked this number 1 a few years back on the reverse retro ones, and I think Washington was in the top 3 or top 5 with Pittsburgh and some other ones.
But next...
Well, one of our kids, our youngest, he's actually taken a liking to the Jets, and we got him that jersey. We got him the third one. That to me is the best one of the set, and is what saves it. The color scheme is great on these, but I'm with you. I don't like the logo. I feel like it's a layered logo. We got a jet over a leaf, over a circle. That's the one aspect I don't like about it. I think the retro jersey is amazing.
Again, back to the navy point though of Cody. The home, it's too much navy.
Yeah,
it's too much navy.
It's the same archetype as Seattle's. It's just different colors. Like this is
the Seattle colors are bolder.
Yeah, that's the reason why I'll say it's better. But the thing is, this is a team that's on the way to a classic rebuild if they don't relocate. I don't think they will, but this is a team that's going to go back to that classic logo in about 2 years or so because we're reaching quite a bit of time here. I think this is probably going to be their 13th, 14th season back here.
Wow.
Like they made 2010 or 2011.
So we're getting close to like 14 years, 15 years. So it's right about that time for that that rebrand.
Did somebody say that their current logo has something to do with the Canadian Air Force or it's like a military thing, right? So I don't want to knock it like that too much for that.
But for me, it's like
I'm good with that.
Sure.
I personally would put it below the Flyers, but I'm okay with it.
Do we want to make any changes here, gentlemen, before we have this as our official board? Because everyone will look at what we have at the very end here.
Don't say Calgary, Cody.
There's already 5 in the S tier, so.
And 3 of them shouldn't even be there.
We would be more. Cody,
look, you've got Chicago. You got the Blackhawks, man.
We put.
I'm surprised by St. Louis.
We put the only team with a complete set in A tier. The only team.
Look, how about for funsies, we just knocked Tampa Bay down just because
to the D tier.
Chris, do you want to move Boston back any on that tier? Would you put them behind the Leafs?
If you're putting it behind the Leafs, you're pushing it then.
I personally had Toronto above Boston in their jerseys, but I'm okay with this. I think the B tier is a good. It's a good mix. You could just swap either of those out for top spot in that tier.
Oh, and damn, I forgot about this comment earlier, but where is it at?
Yeah, share some of the comments. Sorry, everyone. We're doing rankings. We get pretty busy here with me and Cody.
Where is it at? This our good old boy Ted said, ugliest jersey is probably Seattle.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Ted, come on, you know how Ted is in the chat. He's like this on After Dark Nights. We appreciate you, Ted, but he makes some wild claims. Cody, come on now. That was wild. Yeah.
Listen, I remember that's exactly like
go do your homework on Seattle. You'll see what people say on it. It's not just Kirby's eyes that are not working here.
Unfortunately, your homework on their team isn't that much better either.
On this, come on now. What is this? So this board, are we happy with it?
I guess so.
I think it's pretty balanced. You know, the C tier is pretty crowded, but I mean, all those jerseys look like they're kind of interchangeable.
Yeah, one's going to be a little bit. This is probably one of our more balanced boards, Chris, because it is very hard to kind of balance it across. I'm surprised the trash can did get up to 4. I was thinking there was going to be 2 or 3.
Those 4 teams deserve to be in trash can.
Yeah, I know Nashville got a sniff there. Washington got a sniff there. So, yeah, those, Vegas ended up in there ultimately. Some people might have it a little bit.
Shout out to Big C's of the 999. I'm sorry. I actually like the Panther jerseys more than you guys. Way better than.
Is that a timeout or a technical, Cody?
Timeout.
Caesar has dug in on that.
30-second timeout.
His boy's not going to be with that, I don't think.
Timeout. I got 2 remaining. No.
It's interesting. It's interesting how almost everything in the C tier has got all 3 jerseys as well, or except for Utah, right? We got everybody in there with an alternate except for Utah,
and the Panthers.
Of them. Yeah, but I'm gonna penalize the alternates, Cam, if they don't do a good job of them. I'm gonna give them a leg up because some other team doesn't, like Seattle or LA.
Yeah, you penalize them, but you don't reward them like you do Buffalo either. So,
come on, Cody. I had Buffalo in my 7 or 8 range because I think I was listening to you off air, and that's exactly where they ended up on our.
They need to be like freaking 3.
St. Louis is resigning. That was the biggest surprise of the night.
It's the same colors, except Buffalo's does it better, and they have a better alternate.
Cody, I might be with you on Buffalo over St. Louis, but that's where they ended up, and I didn't quite have Buffalo in top 3, so they can't be there ahead of some.
Look, we got a Seattle A tier is an abomination.
I think the most competitive.
The chat's agreeing with me.
I think the most competitive tier, like it starts from the S to the A. It goes from Pittsburgh all the way to Seattle. I think that's the most competitive part of the board, or close part of the board, I would say. And we did move Calgary up.
I wouldn't have imagined having the Kings up this high, but again, black and silver is not that bad, so I can't gripe with it.
You guys will change your mind on that, maybe.
I'm
fighting for these California.
I saw it for 1 year. I don't think I need to change my mind about that at all. Like,
I think some people that old logo. I think was it Chris that said it or Cam. I did not like the LA King triangle.
Yeah, that's one instance where a shield or crest logo,
it lost a lot of value on the shield.
It's
alone.
better than that
Yep.
triangle logo era we went through. Like Nashville started off with that.
Oh, yeah, now
Like back when they had like the navy blue with like the leg wand, early Shea Weber days.
well, then they went into the mutant predator, which I think was garbage.
It's the same Predator. It's just they changed the colors.
Well,
like,
it's similar with Ottawa that we talked about when they switched.
Like, do you rather the drug Predator on that 3D alternate jersey?
That's
from
what I
a couple
mean.
years ago?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Like
that one's like the Ottawa deformed senator.
That one got spiked with melatonin.
Then happened with the senator too.
Like,
yeah.
Like that's where it is. Like logos is a totally different thing.
Yeah.
Like
Once
once
we
again,
have a different list.
I just thinking about it now. I don't think we're gonna have the Panthers any much higher when it comes to logos. I think they're right where I probably put them right where they were today.
Yeah, some people can. I agree with Chris on the hat and different things like that. It looks really clean. But when you're ranking logos, you're often talking about jerseys themselves, and I think that's where it drops back. But we do in the next couple of weeks here. We have head coach rankings, and we're going to get into some Florida Panthers historical rankings, first round draft picks, Panthers all-time coaches, and much more. So we're trying to get our panel set for that. Some OG panelists. Because Cody will say, I didn't watch the team back then. So I do want to have a little bit of a balanced panel there, Cody. But we need to have Nick by for that with the coaches alone. You know, Nick's going to have a lot of fun with that. But appreciated having
I don't know why we waited so long for head coaches anyway, really.
Yeah, well, we're waiting on Nick a bit. So, and these gentlemen have been ready and frothing at the mouth here to do this ranking show. So, and I know this is one of Cody's favorites that we'll do annually. But Cam, where can everyone follow you? I know you do some content as well.
Yeah, right down there. That's my username pretty much everywhere. Bill Zito Stan account on X. I retweet Caesar a lot, so you'll see a lot of Caesar's content if you follow me, that's for sure.
And you need to check Cam out on the Hot Wings episode. What episode number was that?
I don't remember, but that was with Drew. We had the crippling hot sauces. I was going through it. That was not a fun time, but it was a fun time for everybody else who was there watching me.
It's worth watching that on the YouTube side, on the Big C's channel. We'll put it here down at the bottom. Not on the audio side, just to see Cam almost dying on camera.
What's the hot? Kirby, you want to do the Hot Wings one?
We might have to do something like that. Yeah, Caesar bring something like that in. Yeah, I'd last, I think, too.
But one thing we've been talking about behind the scenes is, and I just want to put it out there to see if you guys would be interested in that. We're probably thinking with the Panthers, their YouTube channel posting some of these classic games here.
Yeah,
we were thinking about doing some live streams, reacting, watching those classic games because now we can watch them with a bit different eye here. Yeah. Like not as much pressure on us, like especially Game 7 Edmonton. I couldn't watch that one with a hockey eye, even if I tried back then.
Yeah, like people ask us to do these live streams, Game 7s. I'm like, are you ridiculous?
Game 7, absolutely not. I will not do that.
But we could go back and watch it, and I'm saying maybe even after this season, because we do want to see the three-peat happen. But if not, I think there's going to be time to reflect back on this 23 run, 24, 25 run. Chris, I know you've been a longtime Panther fan as well. Where can everyone follow you?
I don't have the little @ symbol, but this is basically my Twitter handle. You'll find me just doing a lot of tweeting about the Panthers, movies, just GIFs. I just like to fool around on there. So
sometimes a caller on our Spaces post-game shows, so appreciate that.
Yes, I really appreciate the time you guys have given us this summer. I've loved joining in on the trivia. The trivia is fun for anybody that hasn't done it. Come on in.
Yeah, Chris is moving up the rankings for sure. He's had a pretty good summer on the trivia side.
That he has. I mean, like I said, we're counting down the days here. We're about a month away from training camp, the first preseason game for the Panthers. We're probably going to get more Matthew Tkachuk injury news, probably official Matthew Tkachuk injury news pretty soon.
Yeah.
Like I said, go check out our last podcast episode with none other than Red Deer himself, Randy Moeller. Like I said, we have a pretty big guest coming up soon.
Mm-hmm. Thank you to our community for that one.
But it's exciting weeks coming up here for the Cats and Rats podcast. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you to all the super chats tonight. Appreciate that so much. Really helps the channel here.
Boys, we're counting down the days. We're about a month and a half away from opening night.
One more thing too, Cody, as well at the bottom of the screen, 20% off Hobby Card Show. We had Andrew Hoffman jump by on our live stream. So that BTU 2025 code will get you 20% off. Brad Marchand, Ryan Lomberg, among other sport celebrities from the past.
Just think, you could have Brad Marchand like autograph your Blizzard Cup or something. I don't know.
Right, and all these Canes signings coming up too. So.
And Big C's right here says he has a new episode coming out on Thursday.
Make sure to check out his last episode with Johnny Lazarus, Cats and Rats community member. Caesar had him on, so
and then
check out that episode.
And then don't forget to listen to his other interview with Anthony Duclair, his first public comment since his leave of absence with the Islanders. So, look, I'm just glad we're probably not gonna have to make up content anymore because thankfully with the Panthers being good, there ain't much to talk about. So
training camp, we can't make that so spicy. I know everyone asks us questions.
We can't. There's no one making this damn roster.
The question of like excluding Mackey, he's mentioned Mackey. So I think if someone has like a 12 out of 10 training camp, 13 out of 10 training camp, they're not even going to crack the lineup. That's crazy. You know,
like, I'm hoping that these last 2 years have shown that we just shouldn't panic in the regular season at any point unless this team is like really bottoming out. I think everybody just fans just like, hey, just get to the playoffs, and we know what this team can do.
Yeah, it's that type of blueprint that Cody and I said all along. They really didn't care where they finished. We would have liked home ice this year, Cody, but it wasn't the be and end all. But yeah, just how this team ended up playing on the road too. I think that's going to continue forward.
I would like home ice for at least one round, but then again, we play like crap at home for some reason.
Yeah, like some of our dud games this year. Yeah, so
it's something it's just don't fall the wild card. Like that's where I kind of draw the line at because
you don't want to fall too far. You want to tread water. And
actually,
2024, they did a really good job of that.
If you fall the wild card, make sure you get the Metro side of it. I would like that quite a bit. The Metro side to the Atlantic side.
Did you guys realize this? The last 3 playoff runs, and before we go here, obviously Vegas because we only played them once in the Stanley Cup final, but we've played every team multiple times except the Rangers. Like Boston, Carolina, Toronto,
Carolina.
Who else was I think? Boston.
Listen, the 25 run was the same thing as the 23 run in the Eastern Conference anyway. First round. Actually, no, not Boston. We played Boston the first round, but it was like Tampa, then Toronto, Carolina, and then the Oilers in the last round. It's just
we played every team multiple times, Cody, except Vegas, which was in the West, and then the Rangers are the only team in the East in those 3 runs.
But this is my kind of disdain for the current playoff format because I know they want to force the rivalries in the playoffs thing, but it's like now you're getting the same matchups year after year, and so it's like let's switch it up. Let's get some rivalries going on with the other teams in the other division in the conference.
I want to play against Ottawa so bad in the playoffs, man.
I don't.
I mean, I just want to see it. I could care less what the outcome is at this point. I just want to see it.
I would delete.
I'm with you there too, and
I would delete Twitter that entire series.
I think with Ottawa or Montreal, it's going to eventually happen anyways because of the playoff format with those teams bumping up. So it's going to happen.
I rather I'm not looking at Twitter now. One of those damn games.
I would rather play Ottawa than Montreal because the Montreal stuff is going to be something. I'm not quite prepared for that. Give me Montreal in a couple of years here, but Cam, I'm with you. Maybe Ottawa next year here.
But no, give me Montreal now while they're still young and like inexperienced. Not in a couple of years where they're freaking more into their prime at that point, and then we're closer to out of it.
I'm waiting for teams like Tampa to like really drop off so we get some of these newer teams in there because I just want to face somebody else in the playoffs.
Listen, this year is going to be hard as hell to predict because there are 2 teams that always switch out. 2 teams fall out, 2 teams come in. Who are those 2 teams this year? I'm between 4 teams right now. I'm between Washington because career years really are not that sustainable.
Yeah.
I'm really New Jersey. I have concerns about them because they still don't have Luke Hughes signed yet, and that's a big piece on their blue line right now. I'm Montreal, another one, just because of the age and the inexperience and all that. Just too many eggs in the prospect basket. And then Ottawa.
Yeah, you're low on Montreal and Ottawa. Dan was with me on that. He thinks both are in, and I think I think they have
I don't think both are in. I think one of them are in.
I think there's still like something can happen with Tampa, Toronto there, and then I don't trust the Metro, like you said, New Jersey, Washington.
I think the Rangers are in. Like right now, I think they're in.
I don't know if I can have the Rangers.
Too much talent, too good coaching.
Yeah, the Atlantic's strong. I don't know who we have winning the Atlantic this year. Toronto's changed with Marner there.
Flip a damn coin.
I get on Marner, but I think that's going to hurt.
How about this? Roll a dice. Figure it out. I don't know. I really don't care if we win it or not. I do.
Well, we'll figure out our predictions in a couple weeks here. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, being with us here too.
Yeah. But once again, thanks to Cam and Chris for joining us tonight on another ranking show. We probably got about 2-3 left in the bank here.
At least, and then we'll start to pick up with some Panthers talk and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, we still have a lot of dominoes to fall around the league in the NHL. A bunch of RFAs have not signed. Remember that trade activity that's supposed to pick up after Ehlers signed? Yeah, me too.
No, yeah, I know, right? Yeah, everyone's extended holidays. Everyone make sure to subscribe. Around 30% of our audience. Appreciate all the clicks all summer long, but make sure you are subscribing to the Cats and Rats channel here.
But once again, I appreciate everyone for joining us tonight, commenting in the chat. We appreciate Cam and Chris for joining us tonight.
Appreciate it.
For me and Kirby and the absent Nick, we say goodbye. And as always, let's go Cats.
What's up, Cats and Rats fans? If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button before you head out. If you're listening to us on Apple and Spotify, make sure you leave us a 5-star review. And just like always, let's go Cats.